Hi, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 21st to the 27th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by more people, which gets the message of spirit out to more people. So, thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in purchasing a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is linked in the description box below. And I look forward to reading for you. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Ooh, spirit is chatty. Okay, we're going to let everything pile up right there, and we'll have everything all spread out nicely. Okay. So we are crowned with the world reverse, which I know people think, oh my gosh, oh, this is the Wheel of Fortune, not the Wheel of Fortune reverse. It's like, oh no, bad fortune coming in. That's not the case at all. What it means is that instead of moving on into a new season, what we're looking at right now is the season that we are in. And the Wheel of Fortune is like, okay, things aren't moving necessarily the way that we thought they would during this week, or like we're not pushing things forward, but we're connecting with our inner self. And that is really super important. So we're doing the work internally instead of doing the work externally. And we're going to see ourselves being more powered internally. And isn't this life all about us? I mean, I don't mean that in an egotistical way. I mean that in a very loving, compassionate way, that it's your life. You're the main character. It's time to take care of you. That's super important here, Taurus. It moves us to the 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords is a resurrection. The 10 of Swords is my minor arcana death card, so strong Scorpio energy coming in as well, but also the sense that I am transforming. You have been emotionally overwhelmed, okay? You have been through a lot emotionally and spiritually, and being able to acknowledge that within yourself is super beneficial and super important for this week, but also for the way that you're progressing forward in your life and for yourself. What you're going to be seeing here is that you've had people stab you in the back. It has been 10 years of struggle and intensity and lies and deceptions. And it can be since you were 10, right? It's a count of 10, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 years. Okay, I see this more as 10 years, but it can be from the age of 10. You have been handling quite a bit, and you have been trying to find the path forward for you. And what you're going to see here is that you're coming out of this place of doubt, this place of overkill, this place of intensity, into a place of more aligned peace. And that is super important. This can also be that we're a bit sensitive because we are transforming. We are crowned with transformative energy. We are transforming, so we can be more sensitive to the energies around us. So just being aware of that so that it doesn't knock us off alignment and off the path we want to be on. It moves us then to the Hermit reverse. Now we can be having a bit of difficulty with the Virgo energy, which is a time frame of August 23rd to September 22nd. So just the acknowledgement of that is the easiest way to read that card. But with the Hermit reversed as well, we want to be out in the middle of everything, and yet Spirit is saying, hey, Taurus, connect with you. Connect with you and see you. It'll be very easy to be caught up in the news of it all and in the words of it all and in the actions of it all. But this is a time to say, how do I come forward in peace and love and embrace what I love and the peace of my existence? That is going to be important. It is also acknowledging, again, that you have been through a very transformative time, but also a very intense time. I always see this beautiful card of the Hermit with its purple robes, with his purple robes, right? And I always think of the Magician. Now, the Magician in this deck, this is the Llewellyn Tarot deck, the first deck I ever used on this channel, and I absolutely love it. This deck has the Magician in purple robes, and I always, that's card number 1, card number 9. Now those purple robes are worn and tattered, because that's what life is. It's worn, it's tattered, it's intensity, it's learning what's really important to us, it's connecting with our inner selves and getting distracted by the outer world. And so here we're going to start to shed a skin, to shed a way of being, and need to step into something quieter, calmer, more aligned with our hearts. And it doesn't mean that we have to stop going out and having fun and doing all that great stuff, but it means that I take time to connect with my heart and embrace a smile and embrace love and have that beauty move me forward. It moves us then to the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, earth sign energy, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? Strong Virgo energy here. Again, reverse. So do be mindful about that, especially if this was supposed to be a nurturing person who isn't being very nurturing. That can be upsetting to us. With the Queen of Pentacles reverse, it is needing to see ourselves as powerful, prosperous, successful people. Dress for success. Taurus, it's one of the most important things you can do for yourself. The Queen of Pentacles energy is always dress for success, move forward in prosperity, look at your worth. Don't let anybody, don't let anybody's opinion or doubts stop you from moving forward towards your abundance and towards your prosperity. So that is very important here, because we can be thinking, because we do have the sensitive energy of things are changing, the repeat of the number 10 coming forward, things are changing, there's an intensity to this. We can have a bit of difficulty with the humanness of it all, the negative emotions, the beautiful emotions, and everything in between. And so here with the Queen of Pentacles, we need to crown ourselves with love, embrace our dreams, and see ourselves nurturing what we value as prosperity, money, or what we value as much as money. And it moves us then to the King of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you have water sign energy in your chart, if you have water sign energy in your life, this comes through very powerfully. But it really does seem like this week in July, the last full week of July, is very much an energy of how do you embrace your heart and how do you embrace what you love. The King of Cups moves forward in love and says, this is what I love. This is who I am. I lead by example. I don't care about your opinion. This is me. And that is going to be a very powerful, and that's a very boss move for this week. You have this energy to you where you might be a little bit like, you're a little bit wobbly. It's like a fawn firstborn. You're a little bit wobbly on your legs, but then it's like, oh, I got this. I've got this, and I know it. You are also going to need those people around you who build you up emotionally, who connect with you emotionally, and need to listen to your heart, not, oh, listen to my problems. Like, it's like, no, you need to listen to my heart, and I need to say what I need to say. And even to our angels, to our spirit guides, journal it out. That's going to be really important for us as well this week. We do have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is feeling out in the cold. I actually don't see that this is you financially speaking. I do see this as you at work with something where people are trying to lock you out of certain things, or, there's something sneaky going on here. It's going to be through actually your really good personality that you're going to have this door open for you, and it's going to be moving forward in compassion. So we can get to the point of this week where it's like, you know what, I'm just going to be like super egotistical, narcissistic, like everybody else. That's going to close more doors. Okay. But here, if we move forward in love, because somebody's going to look at this and be like, wait, you weren't invited to this meeting, or wait, you didn't get to go to this, or this didn't happen. No, we're going to fix this. And that's going to be a really important thing. But it can also be us seeing certain things, and instead of saying, you know what, I didn't deserve to be there, or, it was my fault, we're like, no, it's not. It's not my fault. And I'm done with being smaller, like lessening myself and taking up less space. Now, shoulders back, head held high, going after what I want. And especially if we came from a place with financial struggles when we were younger, okay, it's very easy to fall into that pattern and be like, oh no, I can't do this. You're not doing that this week. We then have, exactly. We then have judgment coming forward. We're being reborn. And I love this card. This is the sleepers in this Llewellyn Tarot deck. And the sleepers in Arthurian legend were Arthur's right-hand man who were put to sleep right after Arthur got wounded and sent to Avalon. And they would awaken when England needed them the most, right? Now, you can believe in this, you cannot believe it, doesn't matter. But this is a part of us that has been sleeping until we need it the most, but also till we have the confidence in ourselves to move this energy forward. We are going to see ourselves awakening. It's an awakening of mind first, an awakening of voice, and then it's like, oh yeah, I've got this. It moves us then to, oh, I love it, the Queen of Cups. So whenever I have the King and the Queen of the same suit from the same deck in a reading, that's a soulmate connection. That's a true love connection. So what we have right here going on for us here, Taurus, is that you can be falling in love. If you are already in love, you're strengthening that love bond. But what you're going to see is that there's a real sense of, I'm opening my heart, I'm moving forward in love, I'm embracing what I love. It might not be that, it's like wedding bells in 2 minutes, right? Type of thing. Or, this intense relationship. This is going to be one of emotional maturity. And this is going to be one of emotional responsibility, which doesn't sound sexy, right? It just doesn't. But what it is I move forward in my love. I nurture and move forward an example of what I love. I nurture and move forward an example to grow my love. And that is so important here. We're coming out of a time where, yeah, we need to heal on us. We need to pay attention to us. But now there's this the sense opening up of I get to be loved too. And it's either embracing that love in our personal life with our partner, it's embracing that love in our personal life with the rest of the world. It all depends on how this resonates with you, because this is a general reading. It moves us then to the Empress reverse. Do be mindful about this. So the Empress reverse, very much like the Queen of Pentacles reverse, we're having a bit of difficulty with luxury. All right. Doesn't mean that we have to buy designer bags and, designer clothes and the fanciest cars or anything like that. But we do deserve the luxury of what is important to us. So being aware of this. Now we might need to recalibrate things and say, okay, this is important to me. That isn't, that's fine. But it's coming back into this place of I embrace the luxury of my existence. I embrace the prosperity of my existence. I am moving forward in wealth, prosperity, bounty, abundance, and nothing and no one is going to stop me. We can also be having a bit of a difficult time with a mother energy or mothering energy. It's like, okay, guys, like I need my personal space back, type of thing. So just be aware of this during this time. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. So here we have two. Oh, I love the hummingbird in the upright position, and we have the ostrich reverse. So the ostrich reverse we have here, the choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. And here we are actually going against that. We are feeling a wisdom and truth in our heart, and we're like, no, I'm being silly. No, I'm not doing this right. The Spirit is saying here, trust your emotions and trust your instincts, not to be ruled by emotions and instincts, right? Not to be like, just like, when people are emotionally, like they can't regulate themselves, they're all over the place. That's not what Spirit is talking about. Spirit is saying here, listen to your heart, see yourself. The choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. There's a knowing that's coming forward. That's why you need to connect with your angels. That's why you need to connect with your spirit guides, because they're opening up a door for you. The hummingbird here says, release what you've been carrying and lighten up. Joy is now on the way. We've been taking things too seriously. Have we had to take things really seriously? Sure, we have. People have really been relying on us, and it made things really serious and really intense. Now it is time to lighten things up and embrace the joy of growing, achieving, succeeding, and evolving. That is super important. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have here the universal light. This is the soul star chakra, located 6 inches above our crown. Divine wisdom is coming to us, and divine wisdom is leading us forward. This is a time where we embrace that wisdom and we really start to see ourselves. It's like, oh, I'm part of something bigger. I'm part of something more. And that is a beautiful thing. It's like, wow, I have stardust running through my veins. I have, the history of the world within me. And I know that sounds grandiose, but it's like, I'm never here alone. And that is a beautiful thing. You also have your angels and your spirit guides right there with you, Taurus, which is amazing. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Oh, goodness, I didn't want it to fall. Here, we're going to go over here. There we go. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the Queen of Wands. Very interesting. There has been a lot of negative wand energy coming up. So just know that tempers can be really high during this week. For one reason or another, it can be the heat. If you're in a really hot place right now, I live in a place that usually isn't too hot. It's super hot right now. So just being aware of that can be something that people are battling with. But with the Queen of Wands as well, it's not seeing your magic. It's not seeing your fire. What I'm seeing here is the sense of the connection in the waking world, not seeing your worth. And especially around the more feminine aspects of things, the more caring, nurturing, compassionate aspects of things. I'm not saying that that's only feminine energy, but I'm saying that feminine energy is seen more that way, whether you like it or not. So here, what we need to do is embrace that caring compassion around our prosperity and our success. It can also be that we feel that if I if I'm truly comparing, if I'm truly compassionate and nurturing, okay, we're comparing ourselves against everybody else. I need to be completely self-sacrificing and really proud of my martyrdom. And Spirit is saying here, you are not put on this earth to be a martyr. You are put on this earth to thrive and to build others up with you. So being aware of that is going to be super important. There can also be an energy that you come up against during this time, which wants to cut you down, but they're saying, oh, I'm doing it for the greater good, right? I'm doing it for the team. I'm doing it to help this. I'm doing it to help that. And it's like, no, you're not. You're doing it because you're singling me out because I'm innately successful and you're jealous. So being aware of that, Taurus, is going to be super important. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is the chickadee. This is my favorite bird. I know it's such a basic bird, but I love this bird so much. And the chickadee says, the time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. And I love that for you. I do. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You are ready to embrace change. You really are. It's like, no, this summer, transformative summer, intense summer, beautiful summer for you, really stepping into energy you hadn't realized you needed or you hadn't realized was yours. And it moves us then to our chakra energy. This is family reverse. This is the root chakra. We can have a blockage around our connection with family, our connection with, our family that has passed on, our past life family, which sounds silly to say, to have a connection with your past life family, but that's important to have a connection with energy that has deeply impacted you, because you might be running up against it during this lifetime, this incarnation, and you could be like, I don't understand why I have such a strong reaction to this person, but I do. So tapping on your root chakra, on your tailbone, that's going to be super important. The like making like an okay sign, tapping very gently on your tailbone, and then also tapping on your kidneys is going to be a very important thing to help loosen up this energy, but also help you connect with family, the family that you have created, the family that you were born into, the family that has raised you, however family looks like for you, and whatever form that takes. That is going to be an important thing to connect with. And it's just feeling like it's a little bit difficult, like there's something a little bit out of kimbo. So just being aware of that. It moves us then to frailty being reversed. This is the temperance card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and frailty is Sagittarius energy. It's things being out of harmony. Subconsciously, certain things are out of harmony. We can see that with the Wheel of Fortune, where we need to focus inward on the transformation that we want before that transformation can come forward. We see that with the Queen of Pentacles reverse, not seeing our worth, not seeing our prosperity. We need to be in balance with ourselves. This is also embracing our Jupiter energy. So wherever Jupiter falls in your chart, Saturn is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the enhancer. Jupiter brings greatness. Whether that greatness is good or like infamous, like, that's a different story. So just knowing that during this time and embracing our greatness, embracing our love, that is important. It moves us then to our subconscious tarot message. And this is the Queen. This is the Queen. This is the Ace of Wands reverse. God, source, spirit, however you see the divine, the universe here, Taurus, is handing you a gift, prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. It's on pause, right? It's on pause. It's until we start to see ourselves. We will not start to see that we have this gift, this light that shines, this way of moving forward that is tenacious and beautiful. So being aware of this is going to be super important during this time, because we're going to be like, there's something missing here. Yeah, taking this wand. It's subconsciously, we're feeling like there's something missing here, stepping into our tenacity, our fire, our beauty, our brilliance. So being aware of this is going to be super important. Okay. All right, Taurus. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. Excuse me. I love you all, and God bless. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Taurus. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.